As they looked across at the Pistons, the Bulls knew that their moment of truth was at hand. They were about to confront not only Detroit, but also the ghosts of Pistons past.
Here come the Pistons. Look at the block by Rodman. The Bulls throw it away. The Pistons have now a return trip ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals.
This is a team that we didn't like, and they were at a point where we were trying to get. So it was tough to swallow.
Again, it's the dirty work. Detroit wants it more at this point.
They feel like they could beat us at will.
And time is beginning to run out for the Chicago Bulls.
We were tired of this feeling. You know, I still remember the pain.
And the Pistons are under a minute from getting to the NBA Finals for the second straight year.
We were in total despair. They had done it to us again. They had beaten us.
The winner of this game plays Portland for the NBA title.
Michael's not doing it today. You ain't gonna do it today.
Robert, and the Pistons want to make Jordan pay.
They do the little things that frustrate us.
And the Bulls overreact, and Pippen lost his cool for a moment.
We fell apart, and the pressure that we had on us came to play.
Chicago Bulls continue to frustrate themselves and their fans. 3, 2, 1, it's over. The Pistons return to the NBA Finals for the third straight time. For the Bulls, the playoffs have yet to begin. They do start today.
As a unit, we knew that this year we were going to have to get by Detroit. I mean, we could make no more excuses.
And this year's annual confrontation would finally be played under Chicago's terms.
We had any confidence at all. It was the fact to know that we were going to play with the home court advantage. That was crucial because we knew we could beat these guys at home.
The Bulls had worked all season long to change the series setting. Now, they were determined to change its plot.
It's not going to be the same story.
Boldly revising the script, Chicago fearlessly took aim at the heart of the Pistons' defense.
Jordan with Dumars, takes him into the lane, hands it off to Horace Grant, inside, he lays it in. Jordan putting the move on Dumars. The Bulls on fire.
Detroit sounded the alarm and called upon their bench to match fire with fire.
Shoots under pressure, good.
And everybody's saying their bench is better than ours. They're rougher than you guys, they're more aggressive. You guys don't want to tangle with these guys. These guys are going to lose just like you did before. When it came down to play them, the bench, we took it all upon ourselves. We said, look here, we have to go out there and show it to them.
Rising to the occasion, the Bulls' bench would make their message clear.
Oh, what a pass. Livingston from Armstrong. Livingston making a major contribution here. McGuire working off a double team stop by Purdue. Armstrong for Hodges.
Leading the Bulls past the Pistons, Chicago's inspired reserves would make a statement not only to Detroit, but also to their teammates.
I think after that first game, I think guys were looking at each other like, hey, we can beat these guys.
Through the years, defense had been the trademark of Piston playoff supremacy. Now, a confident Bull team sought to beat Detroit at their own game.
Gets underneath, has a shot blocked by Pippen. Super defensive play by Scotty. Pippen on the drive, left corner Paxson. He comes up shooting, good. Yes, sir! Grant, McGuire baseline right, doubled up, had it chopped away. Hurt right ahead to Jordan. Michael in the drive, in on Vinnie Johnson, all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Oh, there's panic all over the Pistons' faces.
And as Detroit had once done to Chicago, the Bulls would now smother the hapless Pistons.
And was able to steal, leading to the...
practically reduced to the role of spectators by the Bulls' relentless defense. The Pistons were left with only one option.
They would have to accept the beating that we was given.
An exasperated Detroit team had taken their lumps at the hands of Chicago. But the ever-defiant Pistons retained their swagger.
Usually we're capitalizing that situation, but, you know, we're a great team, back-to-back world champions. We'll be back.
We're not just going to go down without a fight. I mean, a serious fight. The next game they win, if they win, it's going to be the hardest game that they've ever had to play in their lives.
True to their words, the Pistons employed their personal brand of survival tactics.
We had to take the physical aspect of their game, and we talked about playing through that kind of thing, and the guys were ready to do that. They were mentally very tough.
Refusing to be intimidated, the Bulls calmly executed to perfection.
A battle between Jordan and Dumars, and then Jordan collided with Aguirre. Shot clock is at 2. Pippen, yes.
I got hit with the elbow, and I went down a little bit, and I got up and I was angry. And Michael came over and he said to me, relax. He says, you know, don't worry about it. And don't let them see you hurt. If they see you hurt, they're going to come after you more and more. So just smile and walk away, because it was all out of frustration.
Dwyer switching off on Pippen. Look out, Pippen sent flying. He knew he was going to get hit.
In the past, we would break down mentally and become individuals, which is the way they want you to be. But as a unit, when everybody's contributing, we were very strong, and we were able to overpower them.
Michael dribbles out to Pippen. Left side Paxson. He comes up shooting. Oh, Johnny Paxson. Yes, stuck on automatic.
Unable to slow Chicago's attack, the Pistons would cling to their game plan, waiting for their pressure to rattle the Bulls.
Yo, listen. They don't execute great in this situation. They'll throw up a wild shot if you play good defense.
But the Pistons would wait in vain.
Sequence by Detroit. Shot clock and 2. Yes, and it counts.
With the game slipping away, it would be the Pistons who would lose their composure. Detroit's pregame predictions had turned out to be empty promises. They had badly underestimated the Bulls, and now it was Chicago's turn to prognosticate.
I felt like we was going to sweep them, and I've said it before. The series even ended that we were going to sweep this team.
Pippen and the Bulls had put the specter of past defeats behind them. They would now look to complete their sweep. And Detroit could do nothing to stand in their way.
More than anything else, Scotty showed more discipline. He didn't retaliate, he didn't cry to the referees, he just played basketball. And I think that showed them that they couldn't intimidate us. And after they couldn't intimidate us, I think they felt like we were a better ball club.
Get him! Right here! Bang you!
We knew we were in the driver's seat when they were reacting out of frustration.
Totally dominating the Pistons, the Bulls reveled in their long-awaited vindication.
It was a great feeling for these players to know that they had such control and such domination of a team which had put us through so many grinding times together.
Who would have thought sweep?
I was always very confident that we could beat this team. And I felt this year when we faced them, we were ready. You know, we believed in ourselves. We believed in the system that we've been under for the last couple of years. And it's gratifying when you get to that point.
Everything that they had always thought that they could take from us, we had took it back.
With Detroit's hasty exit, the Piston nightmare was finally over. And for the first time, the Bulls were moving on.
To get past those guys was almost a championship.